everyone. I'm Melissa here and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello everyone, I'm Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment and welcome to Try It Thursday. You guys, we are trying the Pampered Chef Electric Pop and Stir. Now, I saw this on their website and I was really intrigued. I'm not a huge popcorn person. I mean, usually if we have popcorn, I just do the microwavable popcorn, you know, but I know there's lots of different ways to make popcorn, and I know sometimes different ways does make it taste different and all that kind of stuff. But Christmas time, right? I had mentioned before, I kind of got this idea about making candied nuts and caramel popcorn to give away as gifts to our neighbors and friends for Christmas. Obviously, you're probably seeing this after Christmas, but I'm actually doing this before Christmas to try this out and see if this will actually work. Now, I've never made candied nuts before, but I love them, but I've never made them before. So I thought, hey, maybe we'll try it. And this just happens to make candied nuts. Not only that, it makes popcorn. Now, of course, I've made popcorn before, but never with a machine like this. So that's what we're going to do today. I thought we would try it out together and see how this machine works, to see if we like it, and to see if it's worth it. Now, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure on the website, I want to say this, you know what? Why guess? Why guess? I want to give you guys accurate information. So let me look up the cost of it. Now, I had mentioned at one point that I actually signed up to be a Pampered Chef consultant. And the only reason I did that was not to sell it. I've been down that road before with other companies. There's nothing against selling Pampered Chef. I love Pampered Chef. I actually think I did sell it at one point years ago, but it's just not something I want to do at this point in my life. I'm just at a point where I don't want to be selling stuff anymore. So the only reason I signed up to be a consultant was because they had an amazing deal if you signed up to be a consultant. And I was able to get some of the products I've been looking at for over 2 years now at a steal of a deal. And being a consultant also gives me the opportunity to purchase a few items at a discount. And this just happens to be one of those items. So let me just check real quick and I'll tell you what this item sells for currently on the Pampered Chef Canada website. So here it is. Currently, it's selling for, well, if you guys can see that, $135. $135. But because I'm a consultant, I was able to purchase this at what they call a sample price for $65. Pretty good savings. So this is the unit here. Okay, this is the base of it. Very simple to use. You can see it has a off, a pop, or a nuts function. That's it. Very simple. It also, the cord wraps around the bottom in here, so the cord goes away when it's being stored. It's not everywhere. This actually isn't as big as I thought it was going to be, which is nice. It's not huge. And this just sits on top. So this is the part here that this is going to stir, and then underneath it is you have your heating elements. Okay, let me put this back on here real quick. Make sure we have it on properly. Okay, and then you have your lid, and it also has a piece here that locks on top. Okay, so it just all kind of fits together. Make sure I get this on here properly. Why is this not going on properly? I don't know, you guys. Is this just, there we go. I think that's it. Okay, it just sits on top. Okay, so yay. But anyway, we're gonna take it off. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Okay, it looks simple. It looks easy to use. Now, like I said, I've never made popcorn this way before. But what I liked about this is this little metal rod just keeps moving around and round. So it keeps moving the kernels. So less likely for them to burn, right? We're going to make popcorn first. and we're going to see how that goes, and then we're going to try making candied nuts. So it tells you here, there's a little quick start guide. Basically what it says is you want to do no more than half a cup of popcorn kernels and 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, now it tells you the recommended oils, and there's a lot. It says you can use vegetable, olive, canola, peanut, coconut, refined, not raw, avocado oil, refined, not raw, or grapeseed oil. So you have lots of choices. Today we're going to use olive oil just because that's what I have. And you only want to do 2 tablespoons of oil, and that's it. So basically all we're going to do is it says to put your 2 tablespoons of oil and your half cup of popcorn kernels directly in here. It seems pretty simple. So I'm just using popcorn kernels that I bought from Walmart. They seem like the best price. I mean, yes, you can get them at Costco as well if you are a big popcorn fan, which, like I said, I'm not. So we're just going to do, this is half a cup of kernels. They said it's very important not to put too much. Okay, so I guess we're just going to put those in the bottom. Okay. And then, who knows, maybe after this, it'll taste amazing and I'll be a huge popcorn person and I will start buying my popcorn at Costco. Excuse me. And 2 tablespoons of oil of your choice. So we're just gonna, it seems like a lot of oil, but I mean, I don't know, guys. Maybe not. Okay. I'm just putting it all in there. 2 tablespoons of your oil. Okay, and then, excuse me, all it says is put the lid on. Now, it's very important you don't have this on because you want it to be able to vent and steam, okay? So this does have a locking mechanism. I'll show you later. Yeah, here. I don't know if you can see it on there. You probably see there. There's a locking mechanism. So there's open, locked, and then I guess just the middle. So you want to make sure that you don't have that on. You're going to put the lid on, and it just fits over top, I believe, like that. And then all it says is to turn it on to pop. I've already plugged it in. And then once it starts popping, like that's going to stir the kernels. It says, very much like when you're doing popcorn in the microwave, once, you know, it stops popping and you have more than like 3 seconds between pops, it's pretty much done. And then you just turn it off. So let's start it. I don't know how long it's going to take to heat up or anything. We're doing this together. Let me just put you down a little bit more so you can kind of see the machine. Okay. We're going to turn it to pop. I also don't know how loud this is, so bear with me. It might be really loud. And we're just going to let it pop. We're just going to see what happens, okay? Now, I'm going to be eventually using this to make caramel popcorn. I probably won't go through all the steps of making caramel popcorn with you guys. I just wanted to show you how this machine makes popcorn. So let's start, shall we? Oh, that's not loud at all. You guys, that's not loud at all. Can you see how it's rotating all the kernels? Okay. I thought it'd be a lot louder. I don't know why I thought it'd be louder. Can you even hear it? That's really quiet. Okay. I gotta say, all of the Pampered Chef small appliances that I have tried, I have loved. They have been really good. Like my air fryer little toaster oven thing, I use it every day, sometimes 3 times a day. I don't even use my oven unless it's Christmas time and I'm baking cookies and I need a lot of room. Like, it's amazing. So I'm hoping that this is just as good. I'm really excited about it, actually, you guys. I'm really excited. I'm going to grab a chair because I don't want to be like this the whole video. So give me a second. Don't mind my messy house. It's Christmas time and you guys, things are everywhere. Like it's a mess. I've got gifts everywhere and it's just a disaster. Okay. No popping yet, but it's definitely moving things around. I can see though it is heating up. I can see the oil in there. It looks kind of bubbly, so let me just see. It's actually not that hot either. It's warm, but so far not like super hot, which is kind of nice. So let's see. And then I'll show you once it's done popping. Yeah, it says listen for 3 seconds between pops to know when it's done. You can also, it says, if you want on the top here, just like in like an air popper, you can put butter if you want to melt over the popcorn as it's cooking. But I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to make it caramel popcorn, so I'm not doing that. But you do have that option, which is kind of nice. And then I'll show you when it's done how to take it off and flip it and all that kind of stuff. I wonder, I'm pretty sure this is all dishwasher safe, but we will look into that as well. I can hear the sizzling, you guys. Okay, let me look into if it's dishwasher safe. That's how to do nuts. We're going to get there. I'm excited to try the nuts. Okay. Where? Preparing to use. Cleaning. Here we go. So the base, you just clean with a damp cloth. That's where the heating element is, okay? The cooking plate, bowl, okay, nice. The cooking plate, the bowl, and the cap are all dishwasher safe. How amazing is that? I love dishwasher safe things. The stir rod, the plate post, and center knob are hand wash only, so that's good to know. Did you see it starting to pop? Did you see that? Oh, here we go, you guys. It's popping. Yay, I'm excited. Okay. Okay, a few things. It does say the bowl may scratch with use, which, whatever, it's fine, right? You guys, why am I so excited about popcorn popping? I don't know. But, you know, new kitchen gadget. It always gets me excited. Woo, here we go. Yay! And it might be kind of fun to play around with different types of oils. Like, do you guys make your own popcorn with oils? What oil do you guys use? Or what oil have you heard is the best to use for popcorn? I'm assuming olive oil probably isn't the best oil to use for popcorn. It's just all that I have. I may have had a vegetable oil somewhere. But yeah, if you guys use a specific, if you guys are popcorn connoisseurs, let me know what oil you usually use. Because I'll probably play around with a few to, you know, see, because it is going to make your popcorn taste different. You guys, look at it go! Yay, this is exciting. I don't know if you can see, but there, yeah, you can. There's steam coming out here, so it's definitely getting hot. The base is not super hot. It's warm, but it's not hot, which is nice. Especially if you have a lot of children and stuff that like to come and touch things, right? This is getting warmer. It go. Now I'm not going to salt it or anything because like I said, I'm going to turn it into caramel popcorn at some point. I don't know how much I need to make though. Like I'm giving it away to neighbors and friends and we'll need some for ourselves. Okay, we got to listen now because it's not popping as much. So I don't know how much to make. Like how much caramel popcorn is too much? Is there such a thing? I don't think there is. So I don't know. We put half a cup of kernels in, and I'm assuming it's probably going to make us, what, about 6, maybe 5 or 6 cups of popcorn, maybe? Just based on what I'm seeing here. I could be wrong. I don't know. I think it's done, you guys. We're going to turn it to off. Okay. I didn't hear a lot of popping. I think it's done. So now, let me just do this a little. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this lid on. That's step 1. We're also going to grab oven mitts because we don't want to burn ourselves. So what we're going to do is we're not going to flip the whole machine over. But you saw me put the cooking plate on top of the base. Once I put this cover on, always put this cover on first. Then we're going to take the cooking base and the bowl, take it off and flip it over, okay? So first we're putting this on, and we're gonna line it up with the triangle. Where is it? Where are you? Why can't I see it, you guys? Oh, it's over here. Line it up with the triangle. Okay. And then we're going to put it in the lock position, which is this way. Lock. Okay, it's in the lock position. Put your oven mitts on. We're going to grab the bowl and the cooking plate. Lift. Okay, and then flip. Okay, now we're going to take the cooking plate off. Okay, this is what it looks like. We have one little kernel that's kind of stuck in there. It's just how he pops. We're just going to move him. I'm just going to shake these into my sink. Okay, but actually it doesn't look too bad. Okay, and then we're just going to place this back on. So make sure you line it up right. You can tell when it goes on right. There it goes. And then here's our popcorn, guys. I do see a few kernels that didn't pop, but for the most part, it's not too bad. Okay, so now you could just use this bowl if you're just eating popcorn, or you could transfer to a different one. I'm just going to give it a taste. Now, like I said, I'm not putting salt or anything on here. It's just the olive oil we cooked it in, but let's just try it. That was an interesting sound. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, it needs butter and salt, but you guys, like, I don't see anything burnt. And that was pretty quick. Okay, I'm happy with that. Yay, that was exciting. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want to make all the popcorn now. I want to get it made and out of the way. I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to make all the popcorn because you don't need to see me do it again and again and again and again. And then I'm going to clean up the machine, just wipe it out, and then I'll come back and we'll try making candied nuts together. I'm excited because I've never made candied nuts before. But like I said, I love them. So let me pause you guys, okay? Do that, and then I'll come back. And in the meantime, if this has got you craving popcorn, go make yourself some popcorn so you have it to eat when I come back and we make the candied nuts together, okay? All right, thanks guys. I'll see you in just a bit. Hey guys, we are back. I have popped all my popcorn. I ended up doing three batches of popcorn. And that's everything I have there. So that I will turn into caramel popcorn later. But now we're going to try making our very own candied nuts. So I'm kind of excited. Now it tells you right on the back how to make candied nuts. You can also look for a lot of recipes online. Pinterest has some great ones, especially even Pampered Chef. You can put in specifically the Pampered Chef Pop and Stir candied nuts, or there's other ones instead of candied nuts. You can do like spiced nuts. There's lots of different varieties out there. I just prefer sweet. So we're going to do that for today. So it shows you it's very simple. We're not using the dome top for this portion. Obviously, we don't need to because things aren't popping. But it's very simple. It says 1 cup of raw or roasted nuts, half a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, the recommended nuts are almonds, pecans, walnuts, cashews, and peanuts. I am going to omit the salt just because I feel like the nuts I bought have salt in them already. So I don't want to get them too salty. Now, what nuts did I buy? When I had this brainwave of making candied nuts for gifts, I failed to remember how expensive nuts are. You guys, it's crazy how expensive nuts are. But I have to follow through. So I went to Walmart. This was the cheapest I could find for nuts. This container, which is 1.13 kilograms, this was $20. $20. I don't know how many I'm going to get out of this. I actually bought 2 containers. I spent $40 on nuts, you guys. So this better turn out, and people better appreciate it, because nuts are not cheap. Anyway, I decided to go with a mixed nut because I wanted a variety. So in here is cashews, almonds, hazelnuts, pecans, Brazil nuts. Now it doesn't have peanuts in it, so I actually bought a smaller bag of peanuts and I just added in some peanuts to it. So we just have a bunch of mixed nuts. Now the container that I plan on filling for my neighbors holds about 2 cups of nuts. So I'm gonna need to make a lot of batches, like 16 batches of these, but we're gonna start with 1 just to see how it turns out and go from there. So the instructions are very simple. Basically, all you do is put all your ingredients right in here. That's step 1. So let's start with that. 1 cup of nuts. I'm just gonna stand up here. Okay, so 1 cup of nuts. Let's see if we can not make a mess. No promises. Whew. It also says do not overfill. So we want to make sure we've got 1 cup of nuts. Okay. Okay, 1 cup of nuts. Half a cup of sugar. I'd say it's about half a cup of sugar. I guess you need a lot of sugar for candied nuts because I'm like, wow, that's a lot of sugar, you guys. Wow, that's a lot of sugar. Okay, it's fine. It's just a treat, right? 2 tablespoons of water. One tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. 1. And a half. Okay. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then if you want your salt, you can. But like I said, I've already got salt in these nuts, so I'm not going to worry about it. Vanilla. Okay. There's all of our ingredients. Oh, it smells good. Yum. Okay, so following the instructions, do not use the top, okay? Put that on top, which we did. Add all your ingredients, which we did. And number 3 is to turn it to nuts. And that's it. And then it says that it's going to take 9 to 12 minutes, you guys. 9 to 12 minutes. It says look for a sandy texture. So I guess once we get a sandy texture, we're done. And if the nuts clump together, it says just push them away from the edge with a scraper if they happen to clump. And then turn it off. It says when you remove this, wear your oven mitts and cool it on a parchment paper-lined cookie sheet for them to cool. And then that's it. So we've got everything in there. Let's turn it to the nut function. And it's just going to mix and stir and get hot, and that sugar is going to melt and candy everything. So I'm kind of excited to see here what happens. It smells good. That smells really good, you guys. So like I said, I'm going to be having to do this a lot because I have a lot of friends and neighbors that we give things to. Also, obviously, don't give it to someone with a nut allergy. As far as I know, all my friends and neighbors do not have a nut allergy, so I should be safe in that regard. But that's it. I'm gonna just let this play. Obviously, we're going to speed this up, though, because I don't think you guys want to sit here for 9 to 12 minutes just watching this thing stir. So we'll probably speed it up a little. I might even, yum. I might actually pause this and come back so you guys can kind of see like the last little bit, because no one wants to sit around and watch this. Right? This will give me a chance to do some other things I got to do around here. But yeah, 9 to 12 minutes and we'll see what happens. Right now, I don't know if you guys can tell, you should be able to. All of the sugar and cinnamon and everything has now combined. It is now liquid. It's starting to kind of clump there. Oh, no, it's fine. It keeps moving. But everything's a liquid now. So that's nice. I was a little worried about how things would mix together. Just pouring it all in here, but everything looks like it is mixed. I don't see any big clumps of sugar or anything. So that's nice. So yeah, we will come back toward the end and you guys can see how things look, how they're doing. We'll do a little taste test because, you know, you got to taste it, especially before you give it away to make sure it's good. So yeah, let me know in the meantime. Have you guys used the Pop and Stir Pampered Chef appliance before? Did you even know it existed? Tell me your thoughts on it. And do you like candied nuts? Ooh, you guys, look, it's starting to boil. Yay, look at that. Ooh, that's good. You can see the steam. It's starting to boil. Oh, that cinnamon smell, you guys. Oh, I wish you could smell what this is like. Ooh, this is good. I'm excited. I'm so excited, you guys. It's starting to boil. It's starting to, I'm just getting a few little runaway nuts here. Oh, you guys, I think this might be a winner. I'm excited. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Enjoy your popcorn if you made some in between, and then we'll come back and we'll see how they are doing. See you in a bit. Hey, guys, we are back. We have got the sandy texture that they were talking about. I'm going to bring you closer so you can see. Can you see that sandy texture in there? There goes my timer. It smells amazing and it looks great. I think it's done. I think it's ready. I'm going to turn it to off. I did not have any issues with it clumping, so that was awesome. Literally, one thing, I forgot to set the timer. So I guessed and I set the timer and I literally was busy doing other things and I was getting the parchment paper lined baking sheets ready and I turned around and looked at it because it was smelling amazing and it was sandy. And I'm like, oh, it's already sandy. The time went by so fast. It did not feel like it took that long at all. So I'm just going to, now obviously there's a lot of extra sugar and stuff in here. I'm going to grab one. I'm just going to grab like a little, it's going to be super hot, but I want to grab one. Okay. So I just want you guys to see, hang on. I'll figure it out here. I'm going to put it in my hand. Okay. Look at that. Can you see that? That is a candied cashew. It smells so good. I'm going to try it. It's probably going to be really hot, but I'm going to try it. And then I'm going to put it on the parchment paper to cool like it says. And then, yeah, we're going to make more because I have a lot of batches to do. Let me just try it. Oh my God. Oh, you guys. It's good. Now, one thing I'll say. I don't know if it's because it's hot. The nut itself is not very crunchy. It's very soft. Maybe after it cools, maybe it won't be so soft. Also, it looks like there's like a lot, like the sugar, there's a lot that didn't stick to the nuts, right? So I'm wondering if over time, once you get used to it, maybe you can adjust the recipe slightly. because there is a part of me that feels like this is a bit of a waste of ingredients with the sugar and stuff. I'm wondering if I put a little less sugar in, if maybe there wouldn't be so much left over at the end. I don't know. But anyway, neither here nor there. So we're going to use our oven mitts again. We're going to just grab it, take it off, and we're going to put it on a parchment line baking sheet to cool. And then that's it. Stay there. Parchment. Okay. Just going to take it off. Very simple. So this is what it looks like. Okay. And we're just going to put it on our pan. Okay. All the nuts. There's a few here that got stuck. Just a few. I think they're kind of like, they're kind of glued in, you guys. There we go. Let sugar caramelize them right to it. Okay. So, I mean, you can see there's a little caramelization on the stir stick. I'm not going to worry about it right now because we are going to be making more batches. Let's just get that to fit on. Goes a certain way. There it is. Okay. So that's like a cup of nuts. I'm going to have to do it at least one more time to fill one jar, and I've got 8 jars to fill. So I got a few more batches to do, but it smells so good in here. That was really quick, really easy. It looks like cleanup is going to be a breeze just looking at this. I'm really happy with this. I can't believe how quick and easy this has been. So that's it for the Pampered Chef electric pop and stir. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. There is nothing that I haven't liked about it. Everything's been great. It's been easy to use, easy to clean. I did clean the top of the popcorn thing just in the sink. You can put in the dishwasher. I just did in the sink. Super easy to clean. No issues. It's quick. It's easy. Yeah, 5 out of 5. Let me know, have you guys tried it? Are you interested in trying it? Let me know your thoughts on it. But hopefully my neighbors will be happy with their little gifts. And I'm going to continue making more batches of our candied nuts. Thanks guys so much for watching this Try It Thursday. I hope you had a great Christmas, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. See you then. Bye.